The movie Commando starts by showing John Matrix, a former elite commando who has retired and now lives a quiet life in the mountains with his young daughter Jenny. After his wife's death, Matrix dedicates his life to raising Jenny, and they have a close relationship. You can see this in scenes of their everyday life, filled with care and happiness. They spend their peaceful days fishing, eating ice cream together, and laughing, showing how important they are to each other. This peaceful life ends when Matrix's former colleague, General Franklin Kirby, comes to warn him that members of their old unit are being killed one by one. Despite the safety measures they take, soon after Kirby leaves, Matrix's home is attacked, and a group of mercenaries led by Bennett, Matrix's ex-teammate who pretended to die after being kicked out of the unit for bad behavior and being a little crazy, kidnaps Jenny. The bad guys want Matrix to kill a political leader named Arius, who wants to take back power in his home country of Valverde. They are holding Jenny hostage and threaten to kill her if Matrix doesn't do what they want. When Matrix tries to fight back, they overpower and capture him. Matrix has to go along with them and is taken to the airport by the mercenaries, including Sully and Cook, to make sure he gets on a plane to Valverde and does the job. But Matrix has other plans. His daughter is in danger, and he intends to use his skills to save her. He's thinking up a plan, not just to get away from his kidnappers, but also to take control and save Jenny. It promises to be full of action and thrills as Matrix's warrior instincts wake up. Determined to save his daughter, Jenny, John Matrix shows how clever and tough he can be. On the way to the airport, he fights off the guy watching him, kills him, and gets away in the confusion. Matrix knows he doesn't have much time. The bad guys will soon find out he's not on the plane to Valverde, and then Jenny will be in even more danger. At the airport, Matrix spots Sully, one of the bad guys who had made fun of him about Jenny being taken. Seeing a chance, Matrix decides to follow Sully. In a series of tense moments, Matrix chases Sully through the airport and into a busy shopping mall. There, he runs into Cindy, a flight attendant who gets pulled into the chase when Matrix needs her car. A big fight breaks out in the shopping mall. Matrix uses his fighting skills against the mall's security, who think he's a bad guy. He's smart and uses things around him to fight and distract the guards. The situation heats up when Sully's friends, other bad guys, join the fight. This leads to a huge brawl in the mall, where Matrix has to defend himself against lots of enemies. These fights make things really intense and show just how strong and determined Matrix is. After Matrix catches Sully, he does whatever it takes to make him talk about where Jenny is. In one of the movie's famous scenes, Matrix holds Sully over a cliff, threatening to drop him if he doesn't start talking. He gets the information he needs, but Sully ends up falling and dying. Cindy, who was first shocked by Matrix's violence, decides to help him when she learns about his mission to save his daughter. With Cindy's help, Matrix goes after each member of the group that took Jenny. His journey shows off his combat skills and smart thinking as he fights the bad guys, leaving chaos and destruction behind him. These scenes are full of action, including a raid on a store to get weapons, car chases, and hand-to-hand fights. Matrix shows off his military training and survival skills. Each fight with the bad guys reveals more about the plot and gets him closer to Jenny. The middle part of Commando is a classic 80s action flick, highlighting Matrix's strength and resolve. The audience is treated to a series of fast-paced scenes leading up to the final big showdown. Matrix's relentless pursuit comes with losses because his enemies are tough and everything is at stake. As Matrix gets ready for the final attack on the bad guy's stronghold, the film builds up the suspense. Cindy, now fully committed to helping Matrix, aids him in his preparations, and together they head to the island where Jenny is being held. Armed and ready for battle, Matrix is like a one-man army, and everything is set for an epic fight. In the final part of the movie, Commando, John Matrix gets close to the island fortress where his daughter Jenny is being held. This well-guarded place is the base for the bad guy, a dictator named Arius, who wants to take over his country again. He kidnapped Jenny to make Matrix do what he wants. Matrix starts a big attack on Arius's building using sneaky moves, strong force, and lots of weapons. He blows up guard posts and takes out soldiers, causing a lot of chaos. Matrix is like a one-man army, getting closer and closer to where Jenny is. Cindy, flying a seaplane, helps from the sky while Matrix fights his way to Arius. He's very tough and takes out Arius's soldiers, driven by his anger and love for his daughter. The action doesn't stop, showing how skilled and tough Matrix is. Matrix finally meets Arius inside the fortress. Their fight is quick but intense. Matrix wins, and with Arius gone, the main threat is over. But there's one last fight left. Bennett, Matrix's old teammate who's now his enemy. Bennett, wanting revenge, takes Jenny to a dangerous place in the building for a final showdown with Matrix. Their fight is personal and mean, a battle between former friends turned enemies. They fight in a small, dangerous space filled with steam and fire. In the end, Matrix beats Bennett, using his smarts and the things around him to win. With Bennett gone, Matrix saves Jenny, and they have a touching reunion, very different from all the fighting before. As the movie ends, Matrix, Jenny, and Cindy fly away from the island on the seaplane. They leave behind the ruined fortress and all the signs of Matrix's fight. The last scenes give you a big feeling of relief after all the action, focusing on the strong family bond and how far a person will go to protect it. Commando ends with Matrix winning, not just over the bad guys and Arius, but also over those who wanted to use his skills for their own bad reasons. He goes back to a peaceful life with Jenny, his mission done, and his honor still good. The film ends on a hopeful note, suggesting that even with all the violence and darkness in the world, there's a chance for forgiveness and a fresh start.